Just take the ring. I'll zip up your need any hour. Armstition. I'm Papillon. Em Carl, 이렇게 되더니 Here, and you did that? Who to start with your great rule? Today having for good after that? You'll keep the tag there. The mean bear. How do you look at six hole? Look there.